What if the voice on the phone asking for millions isn't your CEO, but an AI-generated imposter, flawlessly mimicking their tone and inflections? Welcome to the new frontier of cybercrime, where technological advancements aren't just making our lives easier, but also arming criminals with unprecedented power. We are talking about a landscape where artificial intelligence, AI, the Internet of Things, IoT, cloud computing, and autonomous systems are being weaponized, fueling a new era of sophisticated attacks that are harder to detect and devastatingly effective. Let's dive deep into how these innovations are turning into double-edged swords. At its core, the problem lies in the democratization of powerful technologies. AI, once confined to research labs, is now accessible to almost anyone with an internet connection. Criminals are leveraging AI for hyper-personalized phishing campaigns. Gone are the days of generic, typo-ridden emails. AI can analyze vast amounts of public data, from your social media posts to company press releases, to craft emails and messages that are uncannily specific, relevant, and persuasive. Imagine an email from a colleague referencing a project you just discussed internally, asking for urgent access to a system. It's no longer a scattergun approach, it's a laser-guided missile aimed directly at your vulnerabilities, exploiting psychological triggers with terrifying precision. This isn't just about tricking individuals, it's about breaching corporate networks, stealing intellectual property, and siphoning off funds with a level of social engineering sophistication never before seen. Then there are deepfakes. These AI-generated realistic images, audio, and videos are no longer just for viral memes. They're potent tools for fraud and misinformation. We've seen instances of deepfake audio being used to impersonate executives, authorizing fraudulent money transfers totaling millions. Imagine a video call where an AI-generated version of your manager instructs you to bypass protocols, or a deepfake of a public figure spreading false information that manipulates markets or incites unrest. The ability to fabricate convincing digital identities erodes trust in what we see and hear, making it incredibly difficult to discern reality from deception. This weaponization of AI undermines the very fabric of our digital interactions, paving the way for advanced identity theft and corporate espionage. But the threat isn't just about AI's intelligence, it's about its ability to automate. Automated attacks, powered by AI, can scan for vulnerabilities, launch exploits, and even adapt their strategies in real time, all without human intervention. This means a single criminal or a small group can orchestrate large-scale, coordinated assaults that would have previously required vast resources and manpower. Botnets, like the notorious Mirai botnet, already leveraged compromised IoT devices for distributed denial of service, DDoS, attacks. Now, imagine AI-driven botnets that are not only larger but also smarter, constantly learning new evasion techniques, making them incredibly resilient to defense mechanisms. They can target critical infrastructure, financial institutions, and government systems with unprecedented speed and scale. Beyond AI, criminals are also exploiting the rapidly expanding attack surface provided by the Internet of Things, IoT, cloud computing, and autonomous systems. Every smart device in your home or office, from smart thermostats to security cameras, is a potential entry point for attackers. These devices often have weak default security, are rarely updated, and are always connected, creating a vast network of easily exploitable targets. Once inside, criminals can pivot to more sensitive networks, exfiltrate data, or even weaponize the devices themselves. The cloud, while offering immense scalability and flexibility, also centralizes vast amounts of sensitive data, making it a prime target. Misconfigurations, weak access controls, and stolen credentials in cloud environments can lead to massive data breaches, impacting millions of users and costing companies billions. Autonomous systems, from self-driving cars to industrial robots, represent the next frontier. A compromised autonomous vehicle could become a weapon, and hijacked industrial robots could cause physical destruction or disrupt critical supply chains. The potential for broader attacks and easier data exfiltration through these interconnected systems is a nightmare scenario rapidly becoming reality. So, what are the concerns, and what can we do? The primary problem is the accelerating pace of the AI arms race. Defenders are playing catch-up, constantly reacting to new threats. The sheer volume and sophistication of these attacks can overwhelm traditional cybersecurity measures. The erosion of trust in digital information poses a significant societal risk. For businesses, the risks include massive financial losses, reputational damage, regulatory fines, and even operational shutdowns. For individuals, it means increased vulnerability to fraud, identity theft, and privacy invasion. If you're finding this discussion both alarming and important, take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our future deep dives into tech's biggest challenges. To counter these threats, a multifaceted approach is essential. Firstly, we need enhanced security protocols. Multi-factor authentication, MFA, should be non-negotiable for all accounts. Zero-trust architectures, which assume no user or device is inherently trustworthy, are becoming critical. Secondly, investing in AI-powered defense mechanisms is crucial. AI can analyze vast datasets to detect anomalous behavior, identify deepfakes, and predict potential attack vectors faster than any human. This means AI fighting AI, a necessary evolution in cybersecurity. Thirdly, robust cybersecurity education and awareness campaigns are vital. Individuals and employees need to be trained to recognize sophisticated phishing attempts, understand the risks of deepfakes, and practice good digital hygiene. Fourthly, ethical AI development and regulation are paramount. We need guardrails to prevent malicious use of AI and ensure accountability. Collaboration between governments, tech companies, and cybersecurity firms is essential to share threat intelligence and develop collective defenses. Finally, continuous vigilance and adaptation are key. The threat landscape is constantly evolving, so our defenses must evolve with it. Regularly updating software, patching vulnerabilities, and auditing system configurations are basic but critical steps. The future of our digital world depends on our ability to outsmart those who seek to exploit these powerful tools. What other tech threats keep you up at night? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more insights, and ring that notification bell to stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.